not even...
Hi, Strong Fitness Magazine. Sorry for being a bit late. I had to set up. It's pretty busy out there, and I wanted to go on the Smith machine and show you that with someone's on it. And let me know if you can hear me. I'm using my AirPods and they just got connected. If you can't, please send me a comment and I'll change it up. Right, we're going to go and do a warm-up. Then we're going to go and do some weights, how I trained for the Suicide Squad and how I got like super villain ready. And then I'm going to actually do a cool down for you. So I'm going to do warm-up, workout, cool down. We're going to compress it into half an hour. Usually I work out for like 60 to 90 minutes, but today is going to be different. But let's start with the warm-up because I incorporate a lot of martial arts as well as weights into my workout because I work in film and I do a lot of action films. So I kind of like have to stretch out my hips and get flexible and get ready to lift. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know. And my good friend Brian, he's going to shout out and hopefully I can do both. Right, this is how I always start. I'll do a walking plank. Come down, chin tucked. And come back. Stretch out the hamstrings. Keep the chin tucked. Come up. So I'm getting everything ready. I'm getting my back warm. I'm keeping my hamstrings stretched out. The Suicide Squad is released today. You've got to go and watch it on IMAX. You've got to support Mongal. So usually I do around 10. This is my first exercise I do for a warm-up. Just to get like this area nice and ready. Okay guys, that's enough. Now I'm going to go and work out my hips. So I came off a horse in the Scorpion King movie and I landed on my hip and then my shoulder and then my head in South Africa. I ended up in hospital. So I really have to warm up my hips because this one is damaged. This is what happens when you work in the movies. It's not as glamorous as it looks.
What was your favorite type of workout to prep for a movie?
What's my favorite?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on the movie role. If it's for martial arts, then I'll get like really agile and fast and light. If it's like for Mongal, where she's a beast and she's a really super strong alien, then it was a lot of weight. So I open the hips here, and then I keep twisting. Now you watch me again, and I just go in circles, open hips, down, back to start position, come up, 90 degree, 90 degree, come up, again, turn around, squat, open the hips, get the elbows to open the knees, turn again. This is just the warm-up. Okay, that's the hips done. Now I roll it. Believe it or not, usually one of my legs is out of my socket. So I kind of do this to click it back into my socket every day. Who needs a chiropractor? All you need to do is this. That's how damaged my hip is. It comes out. So I do this, try to click it in, and then I warm up by doing knees, Muay Thai knees, bring it forward, and then 360s, 5 out, 5 in. drive out. Get those hips moving. So you're going to do I do a lot of compound movements, squats and deadlifts. So you need your hamstrings and your back to be ready. You know? Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Still trying to click in that hip. Okay, knees.
Oh, sorry guys.
Sorry guys. It's fine. See, action hero reflexes. See that? Right. Now we're gonna do some kicks to warm up. So I like to do a knee to a back kick to warm up. So this is where the action hero, the martial arts come in for my warm up. So knee, 55. Back kick, side kick. Warm up. Then now we do a front kick to a turning kick. Other side. Knee. Knee. Side kick, keep this leg straight. Just warming up here, this is not proper kicks. Front. Turning kick, front. Turning kick. Just warming up those hips. Safety. And then I'll do back kicks. That's the warm up. Then usually I might do like a little kung fu, just kung fu form, just to get extra dynamic warm up. And also I'm kind of girl, if I don't use it, I lose it. So I always like to pick up a weapon because I'm like no natural talent here. I work damn hard at what I do, so I have to keep it up. Otherwise, if I don't do it, I forget. I'm not the best. So I'll show you a little demo. Do you want to go over there and go low for me? So, just a little demo. Superhero pose for Suicide Squad. Did a release today. Go and see it on IMAX. Okay, let's start with the weights. So, if you want to be superhero ready, I used to compete in Singapore. I did figure on bikini, and that was like 2011. But now I don't even train arms, because arms you're getting all your pull-ups and you're getting, you know, even deadlifts, all of that stuff. You don't really need to. I don't do a lot of accessories. If you do, that's fine. For me, I don't like to do a lot of accessory work, and also the lean of my arms is it's better for Hollywood. Otherwise, I'm coming in just as like the strong girl, the butch girl, whatever, however they typecast me as. So I try to like keep the limbs kind of long and not so thick, just because of costumes and stuff and things like that. But I do like a good delt, a nice delt peak. I work my delts a lot, back a lot. I don't do a lot of chest, don't do any arms, and I work my legs. I try to work mostly my glutes because I have that Asian thing going on where I'm massively quad dominant. I don't even work out my quads. I try to do loads of deadlifts and like hip thrusts to work my the booty, because when I got on stage in Singapore, it was like pancake butt central. I just like turned around and there was just like vacant space. I dieted so much, my ass went, and it was just like tumbleweeds behind there. And since then, the last 10 years, I've been hip thrusting and squatting, and it's, you know, I don't really get there. I'm not very hip dominant, so it's a lot of work for me just to get this tiny thing. Like, I don't know. But we all have our weaknesses, right? Anyway, we're going to start with some push presses, which I love to get me the heart rate going and to give me that jolt. And it's great for the core. So I'll do like 20 to 30 of these push press.
I'm up. I'm just going, I'm not counting, I'm just going there. I'll be right back.
Then let me do, I'm going to show you how I get some definition and cuts in the legs and under the shoulder exercise. I'm going to do a superset. Any questions, Brian? Everything good?
Yeah, where are we today?
Where are we? We're in Gold's Gym, the Mecca. The whole reason I moved to LA was because of this gym. Right, guys, let's do this. So, I try not to build any size, just because Hollywood thinks I'm scary as I am, at a size US 6. I know it's crazy. So I try not to get too tight cast and limit myself. So I'll do a lighter weight and I'll do things. This is a Khensa lunge. Come up with any side. Make sure the knee still stays at the front. Don't be twisted. Don't lean forward. Safety, safety. Nice and slow. And then from there, again, gonna hit those peaks. I'll do 15 upright rows, same bar, supers like that.
Nice.
So what is your favorite single exercise and your least favorite one?
My single favorite exercise?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't like. Okay, I love doing shoulders. I do hit a lot of hip thrusts just because I've got the pancake butt going on, but I don't like them. Probably deadlift is my favorite. I do like a deadlift. We'll do some deadlifts. We'll do a deadlift.
And what is your strength to cardio ratio and how was the premiere?
The premiere was bloody epic. It took a village to get me ready. I had a stylist, hair, makeup. All my friends came and supported. My family are all in Tenerife, all my brothers. I wish they were there, but you know, COVID and all that jazz. We couldn't make it, so pretty gutted actually. Let's start with some deadlifts.
And your strength to cardio ratio?
Sorry?
Your strength to cardio ratio.
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I'm not like...
Too much to think while we're working out. We gotta focus on the workout.
Right now I don't know my own name. Ugh. So we'll do some deadlifts, then we'll do a push, then we'll do a clean press. That's if I really want to lean out for a movie and I'm truffle shuffling a little bit, I will hit those clean presses quite a lot because they're really good fat burner and they're great for the base to look like a superhero. Like if I have an audition tomorrow, I'll hit the clean presses today and tomorrow, and it really cleans me up and it just makes me pumped. But let's first do deadlift. While it's light, I'm just going to do standard deadlift. Warm it up. Let's just do 10. Put some weight on. guys, you gotta catch my next movie. I play a lieutenant, and I take on the Green Power Ranger, and it's like move around. It's a lot of knees and elbows and shit. Sounds good. Oh. Now that it's getting a bit more heavier, I'll take it a bit wider.
So what do you think about the Suicide Squad?
What do I think? Guys, wait till you watch it. It's gonna blow your mind. It's like possibly one of my favorite films, and I'm watching it and I'm in it. I'm like, what the? Like, I came to the US 6 years ago as an actor on an O1 visa. Just went for it, went for the dream. Finally, got the courage to go for it, and I'm in a James Gunn movie. Like 4 years to the day. I went for the table read, Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, James Gunn, and I woke up that morning, I think it was on Facebook or something, and it was like 4 years today you moved to USA, and I gave acting 100%, and 4 years later I'm in like a DC movie. Well, my second, I was in Wonder Woman as Orana, but I was like my own superhero. So guys, let's go and put some more weight on. As usual, Mayling causing mayhem. So this is how I get ready to be a superhero. I just lift a lot of weight, do some martial arts in between. Like after this, I'll do some kicks and I'll show you like what I do. Let me know when it's like 8 minutes out, because I have to do the stretch with these guys.
Okay.
Please, Brian.
Let's see, it's 10:24.
How long?
So we got about 5 more minutes actually.
5 more minutes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, check out Brian, he's helping me out today. He's like the videographer of like Gold's Gym. Such a cool dude. Cheers, dude. Right, let's do this quickly.
Fucked up. That last one fucked me up. The first two were hard, but that one, when I got to
I should wear wraps because my hands are super sticky. Right, is that? Let's do some kicks. So to warm up my hips and put some like, get some cardio in between sets, I'll do this. Right, I'll just do 10 a kick. I'll do 10 of them, you know, and I'll do it from the behind leg. And then I'll go and do an exercise and then I'll come back. And then I'll do the front leg. Do an exercise, come back. And then I'll do the 3, which is all about control. So it's like, wow. Medium, high. Reset. Low, medium, high. Reset. High. How long do we have, Brian?
Let's see, we got 4. But a question: any workout supplements and you recommend?
I live on BCAAs, and I take a lot of collagen. Better proteins give me collagen in a powder form, but I have they have this coffee creamer that I live on because I live on coffee, and I get the collagen in with that, and they give me these sleep gummies that has collagen in with melatonin. They are the bomb, especially when I travel. I take those melatonin, those little gummy things, and they taste great. Just try to have one more.
Is
Otherwise
there
you can
a
sleep.
specific brand you want to shout out to?
Brand? Lululemon for dressing me, Vital Proteins for giving me all the collagen that I can take, and all my friends, they give me so much stuff. If you want some, guys, message me, and I'll show it to Vital Proteins, and I'm sure they'll reach out and they'll send you some samples and stuff. What else? Yeah, just Lululemon.
Let's see. And how often do you train? Do you switch during filmmaking?
Pardon?
So how often do you train, and did it switch during filming?
And what filming?
See, did it switch during filming?
Switch? Oh, sort of switch. Well, the only thing that, so when I got Mongal, I was lucky that I had time to prep, because like Wonder Woman, I had 6 days, and I was kind of truffle shuffling. I was eating pizza actually as I got the message, are you available on Monday? It was Tuesday and I was eating pizza. So that was hard, because I had to diet, train, pack, fly from Spain to LA to London to get all my stuff. Mongal, I was one of the first ones to be cast, and I peaked very early, which is not good, because then you have to hold this leanness for a long time, and girls, you know, you lose muscle if you have calories. So I peaked, and then I went back out, and then I peaked again. But I just lifted really heavy, because one thing, if you're doing action movies, you may not have time to train, and you're going to lose that muscle if you're not training. And then the craft services on there are so good, especially in these these Pinewood studios. So it's just really hard to walk past like all of these goodies. So you want to build as much muscle as possible to maintain. You can't build while you're doing a movie. It's just you ain't got the time to do the diet, you ain't got the time to train. You know, you're doing 18-hour days sometimes, especially if you've got makeup and SFX makeup. So the only way I switched it up was that what I did when I was able to train, I lifted. I went in and just smashed out like 5 compound movements, because I had to make it count, and I had to keep that muscle. Forget doing like bicep work and tricep work. It ain't gonna cut it. It ain't gonna cut it if you're in the gym 4 times a week and you're on the set. You need to like just be lifting, squatting, deadlifts, pull-ups, all that good stuff. How much time do I have? I'm on a stretch.
So we got let's go about at least 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes? Okay, cool. This is what I do. I'm going to do it really, really quickly. But usually I hold each one for like 30 seconds. Let's go. This is how I stretch out. This is why I don't get injuries. Big flexor stretch. Down. Same time. Change. 2. Hips forward now. Bicep. Down. Up in the groin. Press it. This is on my YouTube. Go to my YouTube and look for flow. And this is it. You'll see it in like in real time. Turn. Flexor. Fist to the ground, go behind, grab the foot to the butt. Come back. Hamstring, and now you want to stretch out your soleus. I get really tight soleuses because Wonder Woman, we were wearing high-heel boots with a corset, running on the beach for 2 months, and they just shorten so much. This is what happens when you work in movies, you get a lot of injuries. Because you ain't got time to warm up, they go action, and then you'll stand around for 20 minutes, and then they'll do action again. You're like, ah! Elbows, open the groin, pigeon. Now you'll see how tight my glutes is, because that's how bad I am. This is how tight I am. Stretch your abs. Come into spider. Guys, I'm rushing this because we're running out of time. Open the hips. Keep those hips healthy, truthfully. You ain't got the healthy hips, you can't deadlift, you can't squat. This is the base, you know? Pull up, stretch, 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 stretch. Over. I do everything either side. And then instead of doing spider, I end with a split. Box split. And in. Elbows. Side split. Both hands one side. And take it to hip. Turn it around. Both hands one side. I'm not very flexible. Hip. Bring Kung Fu challenge. Fist on the ground. Shuffle. Put my feet in. Keep your chin tucked. Round out the mat. Do this. Chest as well. Present. Are you? Present. Sorry. That's it. That's my warm-up, my basis of what I do. There's more on my YouTube. Please go and check it out. Mayling, NG. And that's my stretch that I did, which is on YouTube as well. Any questions? I'm sure Strong Fitness Magazine is going to and send to me, and we'll do it again. If you liked it, we'll do it again. I'm going. Any questions there, Ryan?
Not anymore.
No? All
Nope.
good?
Nope.
Thanks, guys. I'm going to sign off. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you heard me. I don't know if these work.